Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's good with it, y'all? Welcome to episode number 9 of Talking
Number
Shit.
9.
Number 9. 420 special, man. That's why we live, man. We decided to go live. I kind of told y'all we was going to be going back live within the next couple of weeks, man. But this is the 420 special, so we decided to go live. And we out here, man. We got
Mhm.
a couple crazy topics for y'all today. Um, Open this window. 'Cause it's about to get smoky. We got couple crazy topics, man. First, I didn't even hear about this. I don't even know, man. Let's get on to the introductions, man. Y'all know what it is, man. PG the Hustler.
Yeah. It's your boy Dirty P30, aka Joey Buck.
Ralphie Drib in the crib was good.
Man, what's good with y'all, man? What's good, man?
Yeah, cooler. Cooler like we cool, waiting on the weekend. Already.
Did it snow up there where you was at, man?
Not rain.
Okay, we had some snow like a motherfucker, man. It's alright, it's gone though.
Few hours.
Yeah, that ain't shit. But shit, like I said, man, like I was getting to, man, we gonna get on to this. I don't know when was this. This is in January. I see this thing. We about to check this out right here, man.
William, a 16
Uh, girl died while filming on TikTok. I don't know. She was murdered on filming.
year old girl murdered while recording what would be her last TikTok video. Disclaimer: the video is to bring awareness to Khaleesi Williams' story and meant to cause no harm. Please pray for the friends and the family of the victim. Atlanta, Georgia, gained national news in 2020 after a horrifying death of a young girl. In December 2020, Khaleesi Williams, a 16-year-old high school student, received an invite to a party that was going to be held at an Airbnb. This party would be chaperoned by an adult. Khaleesi's stepfather, Ronnie Savoy, encouraged her to go to the event since she had been confined to her house since the lockdown due to COVID-19.
He's supposed to be at an Airbnb with a couple of more friends from school and the mother. They'd done this once before, so we was a little comfortable of letting her go the second time. And we spoke to the mother, and she said she was going to be there.
April Smith, Khaleesi's mother, agreed with her daughter getting some time out of the house and enjoying herself. The chaperone informed Khaleesi's parents that the event would be an Airbnb party for children and that she would be responsible for everything. The parents felt at ease and decided that sending Khaleesi to spend the night would be good for her. At 12:02 a.m., Khaleesi is seen performing a dance routine in her TikTok video when someone suddenly entered her room without knocking. The teen looked shocked and afraid, then suddenly stops filming her video. The sound of gunshots could be heard from her room a few minutes later. Partygoers were unaware of what happened to Khaleesi. Two guys discovered Khaleesi on the floor of her hotel room. They carried her to the elevator while holding her from behind and supporting her legs. As of 12:27 a.m., authorities had been notified about an earlier disturbance at Hyatt Regency. Following their arrival, the cops went to check on Khaleesi. She wasn't breathing and had no pulse. She was then transferred to the hospital, where she remained for some time. The medical staff tried to save Khaleesi's life but were unsuccessful. The 16-year-old was pronounced dead in the hospital. Khaleesi's parents called the chaperone to check on the well-being of their child, but were only informed about their child's death 8 hours after she passed. It was a shock to Khaleesi's parents to learn of what had happened to their daughter. They were enraged because the chaperone had failed to tell them sooner of the occurrence.
The hotel room was in her name, so I feel like she should be held accountable for my daughter's death as well.
They didn't learn the group was staying at a Hyatt Regency until they received a horrific call the next day.
Like, this is the morgue. And I was like, the morgue? They was like, yes, ma'am. They was like, well, we're waiting on your daughter's body to come through. I'm like, whoa.
Khaleesi's parents say that call didn't come until 8:45 a.m. The teen was pronounced dead at 12:23 in the morning.
Khaleesi's parents were also unaware that the party had moved to Hyatt Regency Hotel instead of the Airbnb that was previously discussed. The parents felt like the chaperone should be held accountable for the tragedy that happened to their daughter, since she took responsibility for the safety of the children at the party, and her parents only allowed Khaleesi to attend the party on the assurance that the chaperone would look after her. Atlanta Police Department reports that Khaleesi knew her attacker. Anthony Grant, the police spokesman of the Atlanta Police Department, reported as follows. Preliminary investigation suggests that the victim was inside of a room at the Hyatt Regency with a juvenile male companion. A verbal dispute occurred between both parties which resulted in the juvenile male fatally shooting the victim. The juvenile is a 16-year-old boy, but identity is being concealed. A 16-year-old boy was taken into custody by Atlanta police and taken to Atlanta police headquarters for additional questioning. At this time, the boy admitted to shooting Khaleesi after they got into a heated argument. Police then arrested the boy and charged him with felony murder, aggravated assault, and possession of a gun by someone younger than 18 years of age. The defendant is now being tried in an Atlanta court pending the court's ultimate judgment. Khaleesi's parents also hold the hotel staff responsible for her child's death, and they protested outside of the Hyatt Regency Hotel along with supporters to express their outrage at the hotel's negligence that resulted in their daughter's death.
I want the surveillance footage of what happened. You know, who went in that room, who came out of that room.
It's a hotel.
Who was all there, what took
all
place.
kind of
I
footage.
need
It's
to
all
know
scrambled up.
what happened after she made that last TikTok video at 12:02 and
Right,
she was
so
dead at
justice is
12:23. I
served,
need
right?
answers from.
Until he's convicted or whatever.
I mean,
They want to hold other people accountable too. That's what it is.
You think that the mother should be held accountable, the one that got the room?
To a certain
She
extent.
wasn't even there, I don't think.
She should have been there though.
But she
Because
should have been
what's
there because
fucked
that's
up
what the
is
only reason why
Yeah,
she
she
was
said
out
she
there.
was gonna be there.
yeah, but what's really fucked up was they switched it from an Airbnb, which is probably better security, because it's just one spot or apartment or a condo, and then they switched it to a Hyatt and didn't even notify nobody that them kids belong to.
All right, keep that point. Keep that point. I don't know about. I think it's a good thing that it was switched to the Airbnb. I mean, switched to the hotel. You know why? Because they caught that dude instantly. They caught the boy instantly. The hotel got way better security. Got more cameras. It got more entry exit. You know who coming in.
Not all the time.
But in this case, they do because they got the boy.
Yeah, in this case they do.
They
But
got
what
the
I'm
nigga.
saying is, if they wouldn't have switched it and they left it at an Airbnb,
It's
and it would have been
Airbnb like a house.
chaperone, yeah, it would have been better security. Can't nobody just come up in the building.
No, Airbnb ain't nothing but somebody's house.
Yeah, it's like it's a
That's
con.
worse-
It could be a
that's worse
condo.
security.
It could be a condo or something, but it might be gated types of shit.
I
Or
mean,
if they there,
if it was, yeah.
it's better to control when you got an Airbnb over a hotel, because you got the kids hanging out in the hallway, hanging out downstairs, hanging out in front of the place.
Yeah.
But I
He
think
could
that's
just
a lot
walk
of
in and go
variables.
knock on the door.
I think that's a lot of variables though, because the Airbnb that I was used to was next to me. It was next door to me. It was a house, so anything can happen right there. Motherfucker, shoot that shit up,
Oh
and ain't
yeah,
nobody looking.
nah.
You see
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
nah.
ain't
Fuck
nobody looking
that.
at shit. That's like a regular
Nah.
ass crime. Nigga
See,
can
yeah,
run up in that bitch, lay
I ain't
everybody
thinking of
down, and
Airbnb.
dip.
I ain't thinking of Airbnb like that.
I ain't never
My
seen no
kids
other
ain't.
ones.
I have. I see them in condos most of the time.
Now see, I ain't. That's the okay. See, I knew of somebody that had one like that, but I never seen it or seen. You know what I'm saying? How it worked. That's why I said the only like recollection of an Airbnb, the only knowledge of Airbnb I ever seen was like a house.
Was the crib?
It was
Yeah.
crib because even in
Nah.
California they cribs, like they
Yeah. No, the
houses, like
ones we.
they not in no condos or no shit. They houses.
Yeah. No, but the ones we do, we I guess we ain't scattered like that, so we we use shit in the city and downtown.
For instance, for instance, the Pop Smoke murder that happened in an Airbnb. That was a house.
No, that was at his crib.
No, that's an
No, that was a
Airbnb.
rented crib.
That was an
It was a rented
Airbnb.
crib.
That was
Yeah.
Airbnb. That's what they are, Airbnb.
Right.
That's how it was. That's and he shot the little address up, and them niggas that was from that city, them niggas from LA know where to go. They knew where that shit was.
Yeah, that's where they staying at. That's where they hit they lick.
Cause look, Drill, when them niggas get them Airbnbs sometime in LA, them niggas get them bitches for months. Like they
Get them from
they rent
this
them for like
this
6
one
months.
belonged to a celebrity. This one
Right.
belonged to a celebrity.
Right.
Pop
See?
Smokes.
Right, exactly. It belonged. See, even he probably owned it and then was rent that bitch out. Like that's what they do. They just rent them
Yeah.
hoes out. So
Yeah, he was renting it from a celebrity.
but look how long it took them to catch them niggas. Like they really had to do a real deal investigation.
See,
Like it
and
really
see
came
that's
down
why
to it.
right, and see that's why you say you got that vision of an Airbnb. Like I say here, our vision of an Airbnb is downtown, up in the condo building.
See,
With security downstairs.
it's probably like that in New York too.
Yeah, like that. I know it is. I done been in one.
Brownstones and shit, huh?
Yeah.
Be an
No, not
Airbnb.
brownstones. Office buildings, bro. Condo
I
buildings.
know somebody got a brownstone Airbnb though.
Yeah, a lot of them pretty much do, but the most popular ones be like downtown in like office building.
Like an old apartment building or office building, and
No,
it turned into
yeah, office building. Boom.
then it turned into an Airbnb.
Yeah, because they condos in there. They lofts.
Oh hell no, that's dope. How
Yeah.
about that shit be a night, nigga?
You can find different ones. You can find different ones. They done got real cheap now because a lot of niggas use them for video shoots. So they'll rent them out to you about an hour, $10 an hour type shit. As long as you only getting 5 hours there.
Flaws.
If you if you swindle the right, if you finesse the right way, it's so convenient out here.
That's
Shit.
dope though for a video.
Yeah, that's
Dude
what
probably
niggas
was
do.
her
That's great. Anyway,
little dude probably was her boyfriend, and she probably broke up with his ass, and he was mad.
Man, I
right.
can't
It
imagine,
had to be.
bro.
I think it was over TikTok or over social media. That's what I'm
Because
Nah,
thinking.
somebody that knew her seen her own that
Yeah.
motherfucker.
I think she broke up with that nigga.
Right. And he
Big
seen her
time.
on her TikTok like, yeah, you gonna TikTok my ass.
Oh,
Yeah,
dirty.
type shit.
Oh, dirty. That's
I'm
crazy.
just saying that's how that nigga probably be. That's how niggas be.
Yeah, he probably
But
did.
how old is this nigga? How was he
16.
older or was he was her age?
He was 16.
16,
Yeah, 16.
like
But I think
her.
she was
That's
what? She
fuck.
was she 16 too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, like we did here. Look, we got one of our biggest cases is the exact same way.
What's that?
But you never heard of Kanika Jenkins?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Same exact thing happened. It started off at an
She was in a
Airbnb.
party, right?
It started off at an Airbnb, like I said, downtown. But then they moved it to the Hyatt.
To the hotel, yeah.
Yeah. And some crazy shit happened. She got drunk, but they got footage all through the hotel
Of her
of her in
walking.
different spots.
Right.
And never seen nobody around her. And then they found this girl in the
In the
freezer with her,
freezer, yeah.
but it looked like she had put up a struggle. She was missing the shoe,
Hmm.
pants had been tugged at, and shit like that.
But remember, did you watch that full thing, man? Not to get off subject of this, but it is. I'm still on the same subject. But did you watch the full thing though? I think it was staff, dog, that did
Now
something to
that's
that
what they
girl.
that's what they saying. They saying it's between staff, and then they saying it's between our most popular blogger. Rest in peace, Zach TV.
For real?
He all in the mix of it. He all in the
How
mix
is
of it.
that
They
in
say
there?
that because he got footage and pictures. This girl got footage and pictures at his house. It's his furniture, like it's at his
So you
house.
say he was basically messing with her.
I don't
You
allegedly,
don't
yeah.
want to put that on them because they both
I don't
being
want to put that
deceased.
on him because yeah, it was a lot. And then
Right.
right after that, he interviewed everybody, well, not everybody, but the key players that was at the party.
I
And the
remember
one
seeing
girl,
that. I remember
the
that.
one girl was real scared. She was the one filming this girl. They saying she was getting raped, and this girl was the one filming it. He interviewed her. It was a whole lot. It was a whole lot. They killed Zach. Then they killed the nigga that was in the car with him, and they took off running. He
So
got
that's
ki-
why
he got
Zach
killed
got
two
killed.
days later.
So that's
That's what
why
they
Zach
saying.
got
He
killed
got
because of the
killed because he
Kanika
was
shit.
digging too much into this Kanika
Into the
Jenkins case.
Kanika thing. And he was gonna find the people that did it, huh?
When it was
He was
when it
getting to
it,
the
it was
bottom of it.
it was it was far fetched from him finding somebody if he didn't point the finger at himself. You see what I'm saying? They saying this nigga was mad because she was at the party.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
that's
that kind
deep.
of shit.
See, man,
So if he
you
was,
know that inside hood shit, nigga.
yeah, that's what I'm going off of. The Chi-Town remix. That's what I'm going off of.
Mm,
But yeah, it's
wow, that's a whole nother episode, man.
still the same thing as
Y'all
this one
slap
though.
down in them comments, man. If y'all want us to do an episode on that Zach TV stuff, man,
Yeah,
slap that
it's the
down.
same as this.
And I
It's the
gotta check.
same.
Did we check the comments from last week, man?
I no, I didn't. I started to. I think we
I'm
didn't get a lot. We got a few of. Not last week. Week before last.
no last week about the
Wasn't
picture
none
about the
last week.
painting. Wasn't none
Wasn't
last
none
week.
last week.
I'm gonna give you niggas one more week to comment on last week's episode on
It
episode
wasn't.
8.
It wasn't the last week.
It was.
Last week we ain't make it happen. Remember, it was technical difficulty.
We did it on Thursday. We did it the day after.
Oh yeah.
We ain't
Hey,
missing
that was
beat.
the best one. That was the best
Right, we
one.
ain't missing beat. That's Harry Belafonte, the pitcher. Harry Belafonte and
Yeah.
some other nigga on the other side. Y'all got
Yeah.
2 weeks. I'm gonna give y'all 2 weeks by episode 11. Y'all niggas need to tell us who that is on the other side of that picture. Go back, watch the film, see the clip. Tell us who that is over there, man.
Yeah.
All right, on to this crazy shit, man. These white folks at it again.
1, 2, 3, 4. How many are in my store? Name them all. Let's lynch them with ropes and then kick the stool. I'll curb stomp every I see. Or just shoot them. Or lynch. I mean, who cares? Alabama. Cattle Ranch.
According to our information, this actually started in March. It has now resurfaced on social media because posts circulating online have decided to make it even more public. And it got my attention because posts circulating online disclose the name of the student and his social media handle. Michael Walter, a senior on the football team and baseball team as well, is allegedly the person behind this. Let's go to the second video.
Just let me get through my senior year. You can do anything else to me after this. Please, dude.
I cried. What this bitch ass get?
I've been so happy recently just because of my girl. Please, dude. No one likes me. I know. Please.
Young man, I'm going to talk to you directly because I'm sure somebody's going to share this video with you. For those who don't know, that was this senior begging someone not to post what he said, not to post it online. That's the narrative. So let me talk directly to this young man. This is going to be a hard lesson, but it's a hard lesson early, which means you can outlive it. But you have to do the right thing right now in your life with what has happened to you. We are a combination of 3 E's. Nobody escapes that. Experiences, exposures, and environments. You have a great opportunity to turn this around and become a social justice warrior, to become one who fights against racists. You have a story. You have a story. You also have a background. Do you know how many former KKK members are now college professors who lecture against racism? Many of them. They went to school, they got their PhD, and they are now university professors. I know some of them personally, and they happen to be good friends of mine. They are reformed. They did not transform as early as in their teenage years. You can. Now, I know what you learned likely came from your parents and your surroundings. Shame on them. It is probably too late for your daddy and your mama. But there's still hope for you.
I don't care who he talking to, bro. I don't fuck.
Let me give you some background to this.
I don't fuck with this nigga.
The Canton Police Department says they are investigating the matter
and
will send the findings to the investigation to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office once they're finished. Remember, those are in fact terroristic threats, okay? Parents and students say racism at Plymouth Canton schools is nothing new. There's a culture there. Parents are outraged in the district. The black parents say the punishment, which has not been disclosed, is not enough. The district admitted this was not the first incident of racial discrimination or intimidation this year, and they can't disclose the specifics of the action that was taken against the student or students. Students and parents gave the school board an earful at Tuesday night's meeting. Many asked how black students are supposed to feel safe in a school with that kind of racism. The Plymouth Canton Community School Superintendent, Monica Merritt, addressed the video during a Tuesday board meeting in a letter to parents and students on Monday night saying, we do not condone or tolerate reprehensible acts of this nature, all right? I'll put up a picture. It's a black woman, okay? Monica Merritt. Merritt said Tuesday night, and I quote, I am not able to give details. There is not an active threat, I will say, at our school at this moment. Also in the letter sent to parents, it encourages students to report any racist incidents and threatening behavior, and counseling services are available to students. Not enough, madam. Not enough, Dr. Merritt. Not enough. Let me tell you why this is not enough. We have credible reports from your school district that this is not an isolated incident, that this is part of the culture. This is part of the systemic design of your institution now. It is a values marker, which means it has to be fought systemically. What's the plan here? What are you doing new? How are you training or retraining your staff? What speakers are you bringing in? How will you deal with racial discrimination? Will you now implement a zero tolerance policy? We need to know these things. These things are part of the solution. Simply saying we don't tolerate it, which obviously is a lie because you do. Those statements,
he ain't expect or nothing.
They don't change anything. Now, the reason why I'm talking directly to the superintendent is because we've reported on multiple stories right here at Indisputable where children, Black children, committed suicide because of racial bullying. And it wasn't just because of the students. It was also because of the teachers and administrators who protected that culture.
I need to see some paperwork on that.
Now, it looks like to me, it's more than just this young white male who needs to learn a lesson.
What, suicide?
Yeah.
Adrian, thoughts?
Yes, I think that this community has allowed and enabled this behavior, particularly at this school. And unfortunately, those students are.
I ain't finna hear nobody else's, what's the name?
That's what he do. That's what he do. He turned shit into black and white.
I mean, but nigga, this is clearly black and white.
What's that nigga name again? Yeah, this incident is clearly black and white. We're not gonna get into him. We're not gonna get into him. But yeah, this fucked up. Hell yeah.
Nah, nigga, lay into him, nigga. Fuck it.
No, I'm gonna wait. I ain't because I don't want to say nothing I don't know.
Okay, what you want to see a couple more clips from him or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my time on him.
Okay, but
Rashad Ritchie.
You ain't fucking.
Yeah, Dr. Rashad Ritchie.
I ain't fucking with him. I'm gonna just tell you, like, I ain't gonna just say I ain't fucking with him, but some of the things, like when you be some of the things that you pointed out, I've noticed that, you know what I mean, what he does, especially just now where he adds his own shit. He puts fuel to the fire, like he throws a little.
Yeah, instigator.
He does it. I watch
he tell you first one hit my hand the baddest type shit. He like.
Yeah, I seen that. I watched him. I'm peeping his little his style, man. I don't. But I ain't just gonna just throw him all the way to the wind because
fuck with him.
Because honestly, you in media or doing this what he's doing, you gotta kind of slip your own shit in.
But that's why I did give him roses. I said he's smart.
Show,
you know what the fuck he's doing.
Right, exactly. So you gotta kind of slip your direction in that you trying to go or that you want your viewers to see. So I see what he be doing, but
he got that shit locked. He got that.
I fuck with him because he exposed a lot of shit they be trying to sweep under the rug like it ain't never happened.
If
it wasn't for him, would you even know about this?
No, I wouldn't.
See, that's what I'm saying.
It ain't been everywhere.
Just like the police dog biting the police. I wouldn't even know about that if it wasn't for him.
Me neither. Okay. So you're right. That's another one.
That's a pro. Then put that.
That's a pro because that's two for one with me with him so far. That's 2 for 1. You got me right there, Drew. Them two right there. I'm gonna give him both of those, and he did that both times.
I can't say I don't fuck with him now.
Right, I can't say that.
I know that I'll be watching what you be looking at. I'll be seeing.
I can't say that, and it might be me too. I might be acting like him. You know what I'm saying? Just looking for shit.
No, he a corny cuz. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He a cornball, but I mean, he bring a lot of this shit motherfuckers need to see to the light. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. That actually be brought to the light, but they try to cover it up. Like, it's motherfuckers who ain't know about that girl getting punched down here in Akron until him.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So you covered that too. We didn't cover that one that he did.
Yeah, he covered that too.
Okay.
Yeah. He covered that too. Like my mom ain't even know about that shit till him.
That's dope.
And if you look right now, he losing his hairline. I give him about 5 years.
Yeah, that's why I say he a corny, cause that's definitely the Beijing jumping off.
Yeah.
Line is
Get all up around the
manufactured.
earth. You can
That's a
get all over.
manufactured line, my nigga. That
Nah,
wasn't.
man.
All this lightness
Shout
right
out,
here.
shout out
God ain't
Rashad
make that.
Richie, man. Shout out
All that
Rashad Richie.
thinness, man.
God ain't make that. That's man made. That's a man made hairline.
Shout out Rashad Richie.
Oh shit! Well, here go another one,
High school
man. I'm
student
telling
in
you,
Louisiana was arrested after he was caught on video attacking a black classmate
look at
by
this
Yeah,
shit.
this is
throwing
fucked up.
cotton at him, then whipping him with a belt.
And I seen this one.
The victim was sent home from school. Let's go to the first video.
What?
Yeah, yeah. And he telling them pick that up.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. My man.
That's what I'd have did.
Yeah,
Such
he
a
got
damn
flooded.
shame. That was a 15-year-old
What he
Catholic high
get
school
sent
freshman
home?
who approached a black classmate, threw a handful of cotton balls at him, and whipped him several times
What
with a
made him
belt.
do that?
The victim stood up, defended himself, and he was sent home for the incident. The white student, a high school freshman, was arrested on March 15, 2022, and charged with simple battery and a hate crime. He was then booked into the Terrebonne Parish Juvenile Justice Center.
That's what the fuck he get.
The NAACP president, Jerome Boykin, said, and I quote, "This act was clearly something the student thought through to do.
Fact.
Yes.
It was a planned act and it
Premeditated.
was racially motivated. It has no room in our society or in our schools. It's really unfortunate that in these days and times, African Americans still have to endure these racist incidents, especially in our school system. I was glad to hear that the school took swift actions against all who were involved. Unfortunately, racism is alive and well in this parish and in this country." Another heinous crime from a high school comes from Loganville, Georgia. This week, a 15-year-old in Georgia was locked in a closet, doused with cleaning liquids, while 4 classmates spewed homophobic slurs at him. The Loganville Police Department has confirmed that 4 teenagers have been charged after allegedly forcing a 15-year-old male 9th grader into a bathroom closet for a prolonged period of time while being sprayed or doused with liquid cleaning products. Additionally, the students are accused of subjecting the victim to harassing comments of a homophobic nature. Now, most are actual minors, but in the state of Georgia, 17-year-olds are classified as adults. So there's one 17-year-old involved. Put up his damn picture. Okay? That 17-year-old, Kelsey Juliana Hayes, is being charged as an adult. The others are being charged with everything from false imprisonment,
That's a bitch.
reckless conduct, and a few others.
See,
Some are felonies, some are misdemeanors. Now, let me say this. You know, Republicans in Georgia and other states, are they passing laws to try to create better policy to remedy these issues that are happening inside of our school systems? No, they want to tell you that the boogeyman is critical race theory, which nobody teaches and nobody really gives a damn about inside of K through 12 education. This is a political red meat movement. But we have real problems inside of our school systems that are left unaddressed because these politicians rather feed you a lie than actually do their damn jobs. These are real problems. These are problems. They are systemic, they are dangerous, and they can lead to death. Obviously, it's traumatizing, but it can go even deeper than that. Now, once again, we elect individuals in policy positions to solve problems, not create them and ignore them. That's what you see happening in these stories, one after the other. All right, Adrian, thoughts?
These young people, they are being taught terroristic behavior and they are acting it out on their peers.
But I know, look, Dirty. I know you
No, that was a
lying.
good one. That was a good one. I like he did his job on that one.
See, this what make me mad about this shit. They try to create this false narrative that racism is getting better and shit. But how the fuck is this getting better and these is little ass kids doing this shit? They ain't even supposed to be exposed to none of this. If it's supposed to really be getting better, like they shouldn't even be knowing this shit.
Right, so, and you know what?
They
You're right.
shouldn't even be knowing to do this shit.
They shouldn't.
Like,
It's
where's they learning this from if it's actually getting better? If it's
it's
not the same shit, this the
it's
same shit
yeah.
happening in the fucking 50s and 60s.
Thank you.
You
It's
saying that
It's because
2023.
our
it's been
parents
on
went
so
through it.
long that we should have been done push that shit out of the gene. No, it should be it should
Right.
be it should have been pushed it out of the gene. But now you know what it is, and this probably gonna be fucked up to say too. But right now, it's probably not even the intention. Probably ain't racism. Even though the boy had the belt and it was cotton, it was a saying the black man pick up cotton and I'm gonna whip you. But now today, that little boy, that 15, 16-year old, 14, 15-year old boy, he don't know what, like you say, he don't know what racism is. He just doing shit he see and heard, and he doing shit that he think could irritate this black boy because you're not supposed to like him. He don't know what racism is. He just trolling them. He just bullying them. He don't know what racism is. You couldn't he probably couldn't even tell you how to spell racism. Probably never seen the word in his life.
He wasn't hitting him with that belt hard, but just still.
Nah, it was a torment. He was trolling him.
Yeah.
He probably didn't even come up with it. One of his goofy
I
friends said,
just was
"Here,
about to
take the
say that.
belt and whoop him and throw cotton at him.
That's what I was
You
about to
do it.
say.
You do anything."
Yep, that's what I was about to say. He did
Yes,
that shit
these
to be
kids don't know
cool.
none. These kids don't know nothing about racism.
He
They
did
don't
that
know
shit to
nothing
be
about
cool because
racism.
some stupid ass ignorant
Yeah, he
white
did it to
boy
be cool.
told him to do it because they didn't heard their parents, like Drib say, sitting around talking about that shit,
Yeah,
feeding it into him at the house. Oh fuck these niggers, all that nigger
even the
shit.
young,
Nigger.
even the parents now,
That's how
even
they
the parents
fucking
now
talk.
not gonna come up. Even the parents now not gonna talk like that. Even the most racist young parents not gonna talk like that unless they way out in the boondocks of Indiana somewhere, and that's how
I ain't
they.
gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that because pure
They don't. They
example,
don't know no better.
pure example is this motherfucker. I don't want to get the name wrong, so I'm gonna just say the little nigga that killed up, killed the kids in Michigan. It was text messages and shit where his mom and them they was supporting the shit he do. They telling him don't get
Yeah,
that card, all this kind of shit. I know you mad, you right. He writing these fucking things talking about he want to do this shit. He want to kill people. He drawing drawings of motherfuckers dying, laying in pools of blood, and they don't think nothing wrong. He getting sent home from the school,
but that's
and
different
they don't
than
think
than
nothing
than
wrong with that
just
shit.
throwing cotton balls with a little whip, not even hurting them. This man was had a plan.
No, I
These
get it.
kids,
That's why I say. That's why I say. I agree. I think the nigga from somebody put him up to it, cause he don't look
yeah,
like the
hell yeah,
mother. If you look at the
hell
stature
no,
of
he don't
him,
know
if
nothing
you look
about
at
it.
the stature of him and how he is, he ain't gonna. He ain't the kind. He don't look like the kind of kid that's just gonna up and do that shit, or
No,
up and fucking think
no,
to do that shit. Oh, I'm about to. This about to be funny, y'all.
no.
Watch me do this. No, one of his fucking goofy ass partners said, "Go do this. This gonna be funny." He did it to be cool, man. He did it to get approval from some other motherfucking friends, some tough kids or
Facts. I
whatever the
believe that.
fuck he think
And
gonna
you
get
know what they're
approval.
doing with this critical race theory shit?
Like you said, trying to dumb it down, trying to make it seem like
Yeah,
it's
they try to
legit, but underneath they
like
still
it don't
teaching their kids
exist.
this shit at the
But
house.
it's about to be illegal for you to even try to bring up anything like that.
Oh,
They're gonna be trying to say, that makes me too uncomfortable if you bringing up anything about old school racism and how black people used to get did,
okay.
what
So
they
what?
used to do, to us. If you bring anything up like they don't want slavery, they trying to erase slavery from existing. You know what I'm saying?
So they can get away with doing it, dumb shit like
Yeah,
that.
so they can do it again.
Okay, so what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to teach our children how we was beat back then and how we had to the
Yep,
shit we went through for 400 years? Are we supposed to
yep,
teach our kids that?
yep,
They
yep.
but they don't
100%.
Only
want us to
listen.
teach. They
100%.
don't want us to teach the
Only
white ball.
after, you only teach your kids that shit after you teach them everything that happened before that.
Hell no. We need hell no.
You just can't teach them slavery. You got to teach them what happened before slavery.
Yeah, you got you.
Not
a long story though. Not a long story.
No, you at least gotta let them know that this shit used to be ours, and we fucked up and let it go.
What's sad about that is that it's motherfuckers that's our parents' age that don't even know that shit.
No, they don't. They think it's motherfuckers who really think slavery saved us from having flies all over our face and starving.
Get the fuck out of here. They need to go look at Africa right now and see how that motherfucker thriving, nigga. That shit ain't no jungle bush. They got spots like that, nigga, but Africa motherfucking thriving, nigga.
Yeah, it always been. It always have been.
Yeah, they got buildings. They got everything that the fuck we got over here. They got that
shit. If it wasn't, why would they want to take it over?
Facts.
Why would they want it?
Yeah, they got the same shit we got. They got big time restaurants and all kind of shit.
Diamonds and gold, nigga. The fuck?
Plus the diamond.
They got everything we got and more.
And better. They got this. They soil is way better. We grow corn. They grow diamond.
Think about it. Think about it. You know that, man. Look, we can't get into that. That's a whole nother motherfucking.
Yeah, it is.
All the way to fuck off.
But that's fucked up. That's
I'm saying before you teach your kids about slavery, you got to teach them, because if you just teach them about slavery, it give you a false it give you a false sense of where you come from.
Yeah,
and your origins.
Yeah.
Make you look weak and make you look like you need America, and this shit really sad. It's really niggas who like, if they ain't come get us and touch about God and got us out of that wilderness, not even knowing it was all type of civilizations there way before all that shit. Yeah. Electricity and all type of shit.
Let me tell you, bro, they went over there and seen the civilization and seen some of the shit and brung that shit back. You know what I'm saying? That shit was
America was civilization. Motherfuckers really
niggas had buildings with gold and shit on them, nigga. Niggas had buildings with gold and shit on them, nigga, over there way back then, nigga.
Castles.
Gold castles and shit, nigga. You walk in the door.
We was being buried with gifts. We was being buried with gifts. We was being buried with gold on us and shit like that.
Right.
Gold teeth. We had gold teeth back way back.
All gold everything, nigga.
All gold everything, man.
Story of Mansa Musa, nigga. That nigga walked all the way up and down that motherfucker giving out gifts, nigga, giving riches to be. He was the richest motherfucker, period.
He changed the whole economy.
Yes,
he changed the whole economy. He gave out so much money. He turned the poor economy rich. He gave out so much money.
Yes. Dang, well, that's how you do it.
Yes, bro. Like on some real shit. Like that nigga went, like he was basically, he touched your city and it was automatically golden, nigga. Like he touched down, nigga. He was giving out.
Bless everybody,
nigga. He said you selling bread for two shekels, nigga. He gonna give you 30, nigga. All gold, pure gold.
Yeah, he had Bill Gates money back then, and a dollar back then probably could have bought you a whole house or some shit.
Land. See, $1. You get land and a cow.
Yeah, man, but that shit's so crazy. But no, all right, let's go. Let's get on, man, before we get to talk about it. That's what it is, talking shit, though. But I feel like we got to get on.
Who, by way of their own law, is supposed to become the mayor. They tried to stop it through let's say, a manipulative and dirty process. Let's put up the picture.
Talk about it.
That is Miss Traore. Ohio woman nearly missed out on becoming the first black mayor of her town after local officials allegedly tried to block the historic moment. All right, Gigi Traore is expected to become the first black mayor of a small majority white Ohio town, despite efforts by other officials that could have stopped her from taking the title. I'm going to give you the background to this amazing story. And it also involves our dear sister, Senator Nina Turner, who's running for Congress, coming to the aid of this woman. All right. As Newburgh Heights Council President, pro temp, Trayor automatically assumes the role of mayor if the seat becomes vacant unexpectedly. Current mayor, Trevor Elkins, faced legal troubles, has agreed to step down. However, the council scheduled a special meeting to review Trayor's position on the days when they knew she would be out of town. Okay, so they have an established city charter. The city charter says the person who is second in command, we typically call that your mayor pro tem. That second in command has to assume the role of mayor if something happens to the elected mayor. All right, real simple. This is common for municipalities throughout America. Okay, so Trayor was 3.5 hours away in Bellefontaine, Ohio, visiting her son for his birthday. They knew this. They were well aware. She drove, and I quote, like a crazy woman, rushing back to Newburgh Heights to get there on time for the meeting. The council also planned a pro tem election, all right? The agenda shows, and to discuss the council vacancy and the mayoral transition. The other council members had an issue with the legal dispute Trayor had with her landlord. She believes it was an attempt to avert the historic moment. So they was and because of this other thing here, yeah, that's the reason. Because of this thing, even though our mayor has resigned because the mayor is corrupt and criminal. All right, there's more. In the meantime, Trayor, a political organizer by trade, rallied support from the community, other local and state officials and residents, took to the April 11th meeting to lobby for Trayor. She believes the outrage derailed the plan. I felt like I was going to be walking into an all-white jury trial, having made a decision on me, where they were actually going to make that decision in my absence, Trayor said. So it was important that I got back here to be able to speak for myself, but also that I didn't come alone. Let's put up the pictures. That's called the cavalry, okay? Former Ohio Senator and congressional candidate Nina Turner reportedly left an endorsement meeting to attend the meeting. Turner, along with a group of other black women, attended the meeting to show their support for Trayor. Once Trayor arrived at the meeting, she answered all of the questions from council, and they had no choice but to elect her as the mayor of this majority white city.
So they tried it.
Right? They are willing, you gotta understand the psychosis here and how deep it goes. They were willing to violate their own laws, manipulate the process, violate the charter, disrupt the public trust in order to stop a black woman from being their leader.
He's speaking facts.
Now they're willing to do that in a short amount of time. Imagine how sinister their plan will be when they have time to think about it.
No, it's never no.
So
it's
you
never
have to continue
positive.
to support people like
when he gonna congratulate her?
Right? AB thoughts.
Congratulate who?
Yeah, so they were upset about her landlord-tenant dispute, but I'm from California. Governor Newsom, he was a drunk before he became governor. George Bush, if I'm not mistaken, he was a drunk before he became president, right? And Justice Kavanaugh,
unless you really
he was a
just
drunk before he became
no ma'am. He is still a drunk today.
We'll see. Yeah. But yeah, all of these people have been elected to high-level official positions, right? And this black woman, because she had a landlord-tenant dispute that we don't even have the details to.
Right.
You guys tried to stop her from being mayor. It didn't work because black girl magic is just too strong. So kudos to her for getting what she needs to be done. But again, I'm gonna say it. I've been saying it.
All right. Let me stop.
Tell her to shut up. Right. Tell her to shut up. Nah, she was cool. But he had a point there. That's fucked up. That's fucked up that they tried to pull the cover over her eyes like that. Because she, and you already know it's a majority white town and she black, so you know they tried that shit. So big ups to her for overcoming that bullshit. We shouldn't even been watching that. We should have been watching the video.
Congratulations, Mayor
Trayor. She Haitian, I bet you.
Yeah, it sounds Haitian, man. Congratulations, man, on your new seat. We're gonna give you your roses since
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fact.
I don't want to give you no roses. We're gonna give you your roses.
Fact. No, they gotta be about Rashad. It ain't gotta be about Rashad. It ain't gotta be about Rashad. It gotta be about him,
But said it's no positivity. See, when is he gonna congratulate? But nah, but he was just. But my thing is, I think he just be pointing out like Drib say. He try to point out the shit that motherfuckers sweep under the rug, and that's all he really be doing is stressing
he
that.
did that. He did that.
So why the fuck we just not hearing about this?
Yeah, he did that.
You
He
right.
did that.
I didn't hear
He
about it
did
either
that.
at all.
He
You know
did
why?
that.
Because they don't want us to hear about it.
He did. Well, he need to start shooting us a motherfucking email or a text message telling us that this chick won. Congratulate her, and then we can put that out there. He can talk about what they tried to do in the negative part of it. But we should have heard that first from somebody. You know?
Right. That should have been. Yeah, we should have knew about that.
Right.
For
Yeah,
sure.
we should have knew about that soon as this dude was under fire. Soon as the original dude was under fire, we should have knew about that because she was up. She was runner up.
Up next,
so we should have been knew about that.
And I never heard about this dude and his legal
Me
problems.
neither. Y'all, you from right around the corner. Y'all from right around the corner from these people.
Maybe. I don't know
What y'all got going on out there?
I don't know where that shit at, man. Ohio got
What
so
y'all
many
got
counties
going
and
on?
cities,
Do
nigga.
y'all know what? Do y'all know what Bella? Do y'all know what Bella?
racist.
Do y'all know what Belafonte
Fuck, they
is?
always been racist. Hell no, I ain't never heard of it. I don't know what
And the
that
sad
Nah,
part, you know what's the sad part about it though? Cuz
What's up?
how racist Akron is. And this shit was part of the Underground Railroad and
Akron
a town for
racist.
abolitionists.
Racist as fuck.
Is majority racist?
I'm gonna
Is
tell
it
y'all something.
majority like?
Yeah. I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
Is
something.
it you niggas racist?
Yeah. They'll try to do you
Well,
like
I mean,
that.
is it that you niggas is racist?
But it's not. No, it's not like down south racist. It ain't
Right, that's
down
what I
south.
mean.
This is Boston, Massachusetts racist.
Hate. That ain't racist. That's hate.
This is I hate you. I really don't
Yeah,
fuck with you,
that's
but I'm
hate.
gonna smile in your face as soon as
That's
you
hate.
turn your back. I'm talking about you. But if you
Yeah,
try to
no, that's
do
hate.
something, if you try to build, if you try to get money, if you try to become a good business, we're gonna shut that shit down. We're gonna
That's
only
hate.
let you have certain positions in fucking city council or city office. We're gonna only let you go so far. We're not gonna let you go get past this. We're gonna keep any nigga that they got, honestly, and no disrespect to any motherfucker that all the Somervilles and all that shit. All them motherfuckers is people that they appoint and that they put up there that they know that they can control, bro. They ain't gonna never
Yeah.
put a motherfucker
Them
in
off.
office in Akron that's gonna be like, nigga, fuck you white motherfuckers. This what we
Right.
doing for the niggas. This what we about to do here.
Right.
This what it is. No, they gonna
Y'all
get the
will
fuck
never.
up there. They
No.
So
gonna
you
say,
saying
yes, sir,
y'all will never?
yes, ma'am,
Y'all
and
will
I
never
wanna
get
be
that
like you.
far?
That's who they gonna get is I wanna be like you, massa. That's who they gonna get.
Yep.
And that's who the
Damn,
fuck they
Yep.
appoint.
y'all that far behind. Y'all government that far behind, bro.
Nigga,
Yeah.
this niggas don't even know, bro.
Yeah.
This is where nigga, this city right up the street, nigga, is where the end of racism started. I mean, not racism, the end of the abolition, the end of slavery started.
Yeah, nigga.
John Brown home,
When the last time
the
y'all?
nigga
When
that
the last
killed
time y'all
the
had a
white
black
man,
mayor? When the last time Akron had a black
the
mayor?
white dude that killed so many slave
I don't think they
owners.
never had one.
They never had one. The white
Y'all ain't
dude,
never had a black mayor.
no,
Ever.
but peep, the white dude that killed damn near all of a lot of the fucking white slave masters. The white dude that killed the slave masters is from
Who
here,
was
dog.
a part of the Underground
Part of the
Railroad.
Underground Railroad, nigga. John Brown. Look that
It's
nigga
right
up,
up the
bro.
street.
Right up the street. His house
Right
is
up the
up the
street.
street, bro. It's a historic
The
area.
most
They
the
got
most
tunnels leading
famous
to
white
that bitch, bro. Got
abolitionist
tunnels leading to
ever.
the
What's
city.
the environment? What's the atmosphere like over there?
Nigga, thug the fuck
Y'all
out.
don't go over there.
Yeah, nigga, it ain't shit. It's the hood.
I mean,
It's
shit.
out the
That's what
hood.
And the
we all,
monument still stand.
yeah, we all took field trips there as kids in elementary. Every elementary school used to go there for field. Like it's nothing to us. It's like
Right.
I drive past it 30 times a
and,
month, nigga.
and, and when
That's
we was
decent.
in school,
I
they
just
never
can't
took
tell
us
y'all
to
to visit. I
Right,
just can't
nigga.
tell y'all to visit.
Nigga, we didn't learn until we was grown, nigga. Did you peep what he heard? Did you peep what he said,
I
Dirty?
hear what he said.
We didn't know until we was
we
grown who they
didn't
was.
know
They
we
never told
didn't
us
know
the full
like
story, nigga.
They never told us the real.
They never
They
told
just
us the
told us,
real, bro.
John
Hey, y'all
Brown,
got.
he was
We
important.
had
He
to
helped
look
the
at some black
slaves.
Afrocentric
That's
shit to
it.
learn what the fuck was going on. To learn who the
Hey, you
fuck
know
John
what,
Brown
y'all?
was.
He was an important
Y'all might have to.
abolitionist.
Y'all might have to help me out because now y'all kind of like ruffling some feathers, like because we gotta play. I went to this grammar school called Stephen A. Douglas. Do y'all ever heard of him?
Nope.
I
Because I
Define
never
think
looked
so.
him up.
Stephen
Don't
Smith,
know what he
nigga.
about. But right,
I'm fucking on
you
That
Stephen
heard
A.
name
of him?
sounds
Smith.
familiar as fuck.
Okay, well I went to his school and right on the block that I grew up on is his full tomb and memorial on in the hood on 35th Street. And it's a white man. I wonder if that got something to do with some shit like what y'all doing. Just the opposite though. This like he was really
Yeah.
a hated
You need
white
to look
man.
that shit up. You need to
Yeah.
look that shit up
Might
and
be. You
I
find
gotta
need
out.
look that
to
shit up,
because
bro.
I graduated from the grammar school.
So you gotta look that shit up and find out what he was
I am.
on. What he was on, man.
Yeah.
Because he might have
Yeah,
been
we
Yeah,
got to
you
get
gotta
back
look
with
that shit
that.
on some
up.
crazy shit. Like you said, he might have
Because
been
we got
under
his tomb.
Yeah.
slavery
We
in
got
the
his
first
tomb.
place.
We got his tomb right on 35th Street.
That's weird as
On
hell.
the
Ain't
total
no other
opposite
graves
end.
over there. It ain't no graveyard.
No, it's not a great. It's a big land.
I'm
It's like
fucking
it's a
crying.
big. It's a
Full of
whole. It's
graves
a
in the middle of the
whole.
fucking city right
I swear to
there.
God, look it up. Stephen A. Douglas tomb, Chicago.
Hey,
It's big,
remember?
and it's on the lake. It's taking up lakefront space.
Hell
Remember that shit Dave Chappelle was talking about on that one show on one of his specials he did. He was talking about how Sojourner Truth went up there and talked, and then white bitches ain't wanted to say nothing about nigga. That was here. That
Was
was
it?
here.
no. Yeah.
That was here.
So y'all,
That
y'all
was
got y'all got more than LeBron, huh? This
Nigga, we
shit
got a lot
crazy.
of
here.
history in
Yeah,
Akron, bro. Niggas don't
yeah.
know.
We got more than LeBron.
And nigga, we got so much street history, it's ridiculous.
Y'all got LeBron. Oh, I know y'all got Jay Reed.
Nah, nigga, I ain't talking about no goofy shit like that. Nigga, this nigga always trying to bring
It
up
ain't
shit.
real.
Hey, you and niggas like you the reason I don't fuck with that black eye bulging ass nigga to this day. Talking
For
about
real.
I don't fuck with that nigga, man. Oh, fuck you, Remy ass nigga. I don't fuck
He
with that. I
was
forgot his
acting.
damn
He was
name.
acting,
I don't
bro.
give a
He
shit.
was
He
acting.
get he the reason why niggas be like, oh, you from Akron, Jay
He the reason
Reed.
niggas say
Jay,
Jay
man, fuck
Reed.
that.
He is. That's a
Dream, you know how
fact.
many times I heard that shit out in Cali, nigga? You know how much I heard
That's a
that
fact.
bullshit, dog?
Soon as you
Man,
say
Man,
Akron, they ain't even gonna say LeBron.
Akron,
They gonna
Jay
say Jay
Reed.
Reed.
They don't even
Yeah.
fuck. They don't even.
as hell with them dreads, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah.
bro, that shit was horrible. Man, I'm so pissed off at that nigga for that shit. What's his name, man?
Omar F.
Omar
Omar
Epps.
F. Punk ass, man. You the reason why
Hey,
niggas
yo, you.
niggas be saying that shit. Reason I stopped fucking with that nigga. For
Who was
real.
that? Who was that? LL? Yeah.
LL, yeah.
Yeah. Love it. Love
You like
it.
to
Oh,
love
Love
you
it.
it.
love it.
I
Yeah,
love
Love
stupid.
it.
it.
Yeah.
Love it.
You would steal
That's
from me?
crazy.
Niggas, don't nobody steal from God. Hey, this nigga
Yeah,
was
that
out
was
there
his name,
using,
God.
yeah,
That
he
was his
was out there
name,
using
God.
motherfucking Bible
No,
verses and shit. He was
found
like,
out
Hey,
he
nigga,
hey,
found,
shout out,
he found
hey,
out his
shout
right
out,
hand was fucking his baby mom. That's what that
right.
was.
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
shout out to Akron, y'all. Shout out to Akron. For
Hey,
real. Shout
man.
out to Akron.
Akron got some history, man. We
I
ain't just got
see.
LeBron.
We got a
I
lot of
see.
history, man. My uncles done told me a lot of that shit, man.
I see.
It's a lot of pimp history in this motherfucker, too,
I was
man.
just gonna say you said it was some street shit, so it's probably
Nah,
some
this
real legends got
it's a
stories.
hideout, nigga. Everybody niggas come here and hide
Hey,
out.
you
Right
talking
Draco
now,
about?
it's a motherfucker that they just caught that was on the run, nigga, from Puerto Rico, nigga, with some bodies, nigga. They caught
and
him in like,
Akron.
yeah, they caught him somewhere, nigga. Niggas be like,
Iceberg Slim. Iceberg Slim talk about Akron in his biography.
And
Akron was
what?
big on pimping, nigga.
Pimp and Pimp. The story
And
of my
Pimp.
life. Iceberg Slim. Pimp. Yeah.
Yeah.
When he
Nigga,
go
Howard
on
Street, nigga, Howard Street
when
used to
he
be
go on
one of
the
the
road,
biggest.
he come to Akron.
Nigga,
I
Howard
think he
Street used to
do.
be one of the biggest hostros, nigga, in America. Like Figueroa, nigga.
I
Like how
think
motherfuckers
Akron is where
associate
I think
Figueroa
Akron is where he's
with
I think that
hoes.
is Akron is where he say he tried the other side as a prostitute. He dressed up as a woman
Shut
in
your
Akron.
ass up, nigga. You
I
lying
swear
like
to
a
God he
motherfucker.
did.
I don't know
Swear
if
to
he
God
said
he did.
that.
He did. He said he dressed up as a woman and see how many niggas attention he can get.
I don't remember reading
Just
that in that
just
book, nigga.
it's in Pimp the
I read the
Goldback
book
Yeah,
book,
I
right?
twice,
don't remember
nigga.
that
I read
part
it
neither.
twice. I don't never remember
Yeah, it
that shit.
is. I bet you.
I don't never remember that. I was so much of a Donald Goins nigga. I don't wear red.
Or
Iceberg
was it Donald
Slim,
Goins?
black,
Was it
black
Donald Goins?
mama.
Donald Goins might have did, but
Nigga,
Donald
Donald
Goins shit was
Goins
more
is
fiction.
Iceberg Slim, nigga. That's who wrote the
No,
shit.
Donald Goins, Robert Peck is Iceberg Slim.
Yeah, Robert Beck. Yes.
Robert Beck. Nigga, who was
Yeah.
writing?
Yeah.
Who was writing with what's that nigga? Black Mama.
Donald Goins. Most of his shit was non. It was fiction.
It was fiction. Maybe I got
Yeah,
the wrong
but
Yeah.
Iceberg
name.
Slim was
Yeah, Iceberg Slim was
real
Iceberg
shit.
Slim. Yeah.
Hell
You know he
yeah.
got the shit about his mom and all that shit. The books about his mom and all that.
Horror Son. Yeah, that's
Yeah, them
yeah.
the ones
No,
I
that's
read.
Donald Goins. That's Donald Goins.
I
Donald
read a lot, nigga. I read a lot of
Donald
Iceberg
Goins.
books, nigga.
got a couple books though. He got more than one.
But
Iceberg,
the one you
yeah,
talking
he got
about
a gang of
with
them.
his mama, that's Horror Son. That's Donald
I
Goins.
remember that name, but
Yeah,
that ain't it.
Donald Goins.
I know I don't remember that. I mean, I remember that name, but that's not the
You
book
know,
I'm
still
talking about.
got Trick Baby and
Trick Baby, yeah,
Trick
Trick
Baby.
Baby. That's the
That's
one.
Iceberg Slim.
That's the one. Trick Baby, nigga.
and the one story about the gay dude who was a prostitute.
That's what I'm talking about.
That ain't
Yeah,
even pimp though.
that ain't pimp though.
That ain't
That's
even
No,
called.
pimp.
that ain't pimp. That ain't
Right.
pimp. I can't think of the
That's a
name
different
of it.
book. That's why I said I don't remember that in pimp, nigga. I
That's
read
Iceberg
pimp like
Slim
three
though.
times, dog.
That's Iceberg.
Yeah,
That's what fucked me up because it was Iceberg Slim and it was true. It was it was true. Motherfucker say he fucked around and dressed up just to see how many niggas he could pull. I said what?
Fucking cry.
yeah. That's the one about. I think that's the one about the gay dude who was gay his whole life.
And was trying
He
to
said he knew he was gay. Said he knew he was gay even when he was a little kid, like as a little boy.
I'm
Mm.
sweet.
He knew he ain't like girls and shit.
I'm sweet.
That
Drake
shit get
Cole.
nigga. After I read Trick Baby and Pimp, I read all them shits.
Me too. I
Yeah.
did too.
That nigga was gone.
Yeah, that shit was good. Donald Goins, that shit was
It
too
was
graphic
It
for
was too,
me.
yeah,
it was
bro.
entertaining. It was
It was.
entertaining.
When I got into Donald Goins, it started to get corny. I ain't gonna bullshit you because
Yeah, me
when I
too.
was reading Iceberg
Instantly.
Slim shit, I couldn't put it down. But when I was
Yeah,
reading Donald Goins shit, I'll be like, I'm done. Like I
When
ain't
you
reading
reading
this
Donald
shit.
Goins, you gotta get away. You
Yeah,
gotta
bro.
imaginate. Yeah.
Horse Son was a little. I think that's the one that threw me off. That was like, I'm cool
Nah,
with
that
this
was a
shit.
good one, bro.
It
That
is, it
was a
is, but
good
it was a little,
one.
it was a little much, and I was like, yeah, like I can tell this is like like he going
It's
fast.
non. I mean, it's
It's
fiction.
fiction.
Yeah.
the one where he talk about where the one about the gay dude is called Mama Black Widow.
Mama Black
Mama
Widow.
Black
What?
Widow. Yep.
Yeah,
That's the number. That's Iceberg Slim. That's the one I was talking about. That's the
that's
one.
the one where he gay. Yeah, that's the one about the gay dude.
I was yeah. I
And
ain't read that one.
Trick Baby, the one about the dude who everybody thought was white, but he was black.
Right, but he was black. The
I mean,
Pharisee of the
y'all
light.
Yeah.
making me realize how much I done read.
Nigga, you
Mm-hmm.
know your old ass
And
read that
I ain't
shit.
a reader. I ain't a reader though, bro.
Man, you had to.
Well, I ain't had no choice.
You know why you
Shit.
had to read? I know you ain't had no choice because they ain't had no TVs when you was little.
We did.
I
We had black and
cried.
white. We had black and white.
Hey, nigga, I ain't
Nigga,
gonna
I
lie.
had the black and
I
white
grew up on black
TV.
and white too. I ain't
Nigga with
never
the
had color.
rabbit ears, with the turn knob,
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
where you
No, you just
where
gotta
you
keep
had
turning
to
that
drop
motherfucker till
it
you
just
get a
like a
good picture.
radio to make the picture come in clear.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Get the fuck out the way. Get the fuck out the way. You in the way.
Hey, and then for some
Yes.
reason somebody will hold or touch that bitch and it'd be straight.
Yeah, you
And
have to
tell they
wait.
ass
Either
to
you in the way or you need to be
stand
in the
right
way.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep, don't move.
Hey nigga, I can
Yeah.
remember. Nigga, I can remember. You know, my biggest memory of past time is when Scooby Doo first came out when they previewed it on TV, bro.
Damn dog,
Yeah.
nigga. Preview
I can
I
Scooby
remember
Doo.
when they.
Nigga,
I
you
can
in the
remember when
time
they
capsule. You don't
previewed
even look
Scooby
older.
Doo, bro.
Nigga, this nigga don't look older than 30, bro.
I
I
swear to
had the
God.
13 inch black and white joint in my room.
Most
Now we
definitely.
had a big one. We had a big
With the
one back
white
in the
case. Mine had a
'70s,
white
boy.
case.
We had a color TV, you know what I'm saying? The big one, the big TV was color, but I had a little black and white joint in my room though.
No, in the '70s, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't even gonna brag neither, but My mama, my auntie, my grandmama, they all had big TVs and nice cribs. We ain't come from pieces of shit. Like I ain't gonna say pieces of shit.
Damn, nigga, you call us a piece of shit?
No, I ain't gonna say like not pieces of shit like that. I'm just saying they wasn't pieces of shit.
Cause
Like
nigga,
they
my
wasn't.
mama house right now only got one TV in it, nigga.
That's a choice.
This nigga's mom, yeah, his nigga's mom wasn't no piece. She just don't got no TV. Only
Right.
reason why he only got one TV because he don't live
My
there.
mama only got one TV. No, she got one in her room, one in the front room. That's it.
Yeah, his mom ain't got. His mom probably don't got no TV in her room. She probably don't care about that.
That she
You know
used.
what? You know what? I take it back. She
A
do.
nigga like me
Fuck
got to
that.
have a TV in my room. I need
Yeah,
that bitch to go
yeah.
to sleep.
I need a
Facts,
TV in
nigga.
every fucking room.
I can't even go to sleep without the TV on.
My wife,
Facts.
you don't understand that, man. I gotta have the TV to go to sleep, man. I gotta have
Yeah,
it on.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't.
yeah. That's when I get control of the TV. Is when it's time to go to bed and I turn on something that I want to hear.
Man,
Boom.
Yeah.
man, we talk about a lot of shit,
Mm-hmm.
man. But this was a cool. This was cool, man. We gonna get.
It was cool.
We gonna get away. We
Let's
gonna
get
get
to
away
this
from the
next one, man.
this ain't nothing, man. This the closing out, man. We just gonna
Let's
big
do
up.
it, man.
We just gonna big
This
up
one hit real
and
close to home. This one hit
no,
real
it
close to
didn't.
home.
Did it? It hit close to
Yeah, it
home
did.
for you?
I worked with him.
Okay, so
Like
let's
we
go.
did a whole mixtape together,
Well, let's
bro.
roll this, man, for your boy.
This
Yeah.
morning, and they are remembering a beloved Hot 97 DJ.
And this news just coming as a shock.
Yep.
Ryan, Christopher, what's going on?
Yeah, good morning there, guys. We're starting here with this sad news. The death of hip-hop pioneer DJ K. Slay. Hot 97 has released a statement saying that they are shocked and noted that the Harlem native, whose real name is Keith Grayson, was a vital part of making the radio station the success that it is today. And starting his career as a graffiti artist, then DJing, and eventually becoming a record executive, DJ K. Slay worked at Hot 97 for more than 20 years. And in a statement from Hot 97, it says in part, quote, "We cherish the many memories created through the 20 plus years he dedicated to the Drama Hour. A cultural icon, K. Slay was more than just a DJ. To us, he was family." Now his family confirmed that he passed away yesterday after a 4-month battle with COVID-19. DJ K. Slay was just 55 years old. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
4 months.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was a little long, almost 5 months. Yeah, but I did. I ain't personally worked with him, but we politic through another nigga, and we talked, and he sent me. I told him what I needed, and he sent me all his drop. Put a
Everything,
mixtape
huh?
together
Oh yeah, that's what. So he did it on the strength too, huh?
on the strength. No money. I
Ain't
ain't had
charge
no
you
money.
nothing,
I ain't spent nothing. I ain't had no change.
real nigga shit.
Yeah.
I gotta big up homie just off the strength of straight stunting alone. Not to be like no perv or nothing, but them bitches used to be boated.
You
Yeah.
stupid.
That's a fact. Yeah. not on no freaky.
That nigga brought Buffy around, nigga. Remember
Yes.
Buffy?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
That nigga was the reason for Buffy the body, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit was him.
Yeah. Hey, I can tell you a little more than that. I ain't gonna do that though. I'm gonna
I
let
was
that
like,
man
what she
rap.
look like right now. Oh yeah, I know he probably fucked her more than
And
once.
what? No, not just her. Like,
Yeah, probably all them straight stun hoes.
yeah.
Man,
Yeah, rest in peace, my nigga K Slay, man. The drama fucking king, man.
I remember the first. That's crazy. That the first time I heard him, that crazy you work with him, man. The first time I really listened to that nigga and heard that nigga shit was in New York on the radio. Like I heard him do his shit on the radio.
He
Like the
had the
lock,
drama hour.
yeah, the drama hour, the lock in when the niggas like the lock in shit when you could
Yeah.
prison doors in the end. I
Yeah,
remember that was my first time hearing that shit, man. I was up in New York for my
yeah.
cousin's wedding. Like this had to be like years ago, like 15 years ago at least, bro. I was up there for my cousin's wedding, man, and we was like, I just heard that shit on the radio. And all I can think of is that ain't this shit crazy how this big ass city like I see how motherfucker could. I realized I was a student of the game then, and I was breaking shit down, and I was like listening to shit like I was listening to everything, but I was breaking shit down, and every time I went somewhere I would watch the environment and the atmosphere and how the music was and the scene.
Yeah.
But New York, no wonder you can go platinum there. New York and L.A. is the
It's a
livest
mecca.
places on radio where you can
It's a
listen to.
mecca.
You can actually listen to the radio and be entertained. Like you don't want to listen to no CDs.
It ain't the
When I'm
same
in LA,
song
I
every
listen to the
hour.
radio.
Yeah.
Right. And when in New York, they got different songs. They got shows. They got like K Slade was bringing like hood niggas on the lock on that hour,
That
nigga.
lock that
They
what
was
that
playing
lock
like
in,
that's when they was
man.
playing 50 Cent. Cause when I was up there, that's when 50 Cent broke. And I know I'm late to K Slade when I was listening to him like for real like that. Cause I only started
Yeah.
listening to him when 50 broke. Like that's when I knew of him. Cause I was up
Man, I
there
knew him when he
for
was
that
doing
time, and they was
graffiti, man. He was
playing the
still
fuck.
DJing.
Bro, they was playing
I
the
ain't know
fuck
about
out of
K Slate till Dipset.
Man, I
for
knew
real.
about
Nigga,
him
I about
back. I
straight
knew about
stunting
him.
on
I knew
Buffy the
about him back
Body
in the
before I knew
'80s,
about who
man.
K Slate was.
For real,
Yeah,
man.
Dipset is what hit me to K Slate.
That was the mixtapes. That's
Yeah, the
how I got
mixtapes.
Yeah,
in with him through that Jim Jones shit.
But
yeah,
when I tell you, Drip, that nigga's radio shit will be so fucking fire. Niggas from the pen, niggas from Rikers Island used to be calling in, nigga, cause
yeah,
he would have the shit open just for them. Like regular niggas
yeah,
on the street
Hell
would
yeah. Then you
call
used to
in.
hit him.
You
Then
can
you hit him
yeah,
bar
you can hit
slam,
yeah,
G.
you can hear them niggas in the jail going crazy like yeah, nigga, this is Woody Woo Woo. They be on there talking and shit, and the nigga Case like be doing his thing.
That shit
Boy,
was
man, like
real.
that shit was
That shit was
live.
real.
I was like, nigga,
And that was Rikers
this
Isle. That
hip
was
hop nigga for
Rikers, man.
real.
That
Like
wasn't
this,
just no jail.
right? Like that's you gotta go certain places to understand to get the real hip hop essence or the real hip hop vibe.
They,
Ain't no hip
you
hop
know,
in Akron, nigga. Like it's niggas
it's
rap,
like that.
it's
It's
niggas
like that
that
in a
do
lot
hip
of
hop, but ain't
places.
no
Like
hip hop vibe in Akron like it is in New York, like Queens, Brooklyn, all that
it,
shit.
it,
Like
it is at a certain time. I'm pretty sure y'all have some kind of event close to y'all, even if it ain't
man,
Akron, but
if
it's an
this
hour
nigga
away.
Drip
Maybe.
throw some shit, if him and his people throw some
But
shit,
like
I ain't got.
when I back when I first went, not first went to Atlanta. I think that was the first time I went to Atlanta.
Oh, we
It
was
was
talking
it
about
was like a it was like a it was like a mecca. Like the first time I went to New York. You know what I'm
Atlanta is a
saying?
mecca too. Yeah.
It was a mecca at one time, man. When I got down there, man, Young Dro had billboards riding down the street. Gucci had billboards on the fuck every paper
DMF.
stand. Like it was like a mecca for music. It was like
yeah,
New York was when I first went.
yeah. That's
So it's
dope.
different times.
What
It's
year did
different
you
time. I'm
go
pretty
to,
sure
nigga?
y'all had those. Man, I don't remember, man. The first time I went to Atlanta was about 15 years ago, maybe. No, yeah, about almost no 20 years. I give it that.
You know what's so
When
crazy?
Dro was busting, Gucci was busting. It was Waka Flocka wasn't even happening at the time.
It was yeah. It was Gucci with the. It was brr. It was Ice Gucci. It was Iceman.
No,
It was
it was Fat Boy Gucci.
right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's the bird. That's the
And it
Iceman.
was Young Dro. Young Dro was really
Yeah, young
everywhere I went. Dro, I seen Dro. That's why I can remember
Dro.
because
I'm
Dro.
cleaning it, bitch.
Hell yeah, he was
Leaning
busting.
it, bitch.
He was busting. He was
Yeah.
busting.
Tropicana Fana.
He was busting. And we was down there we was at the DJ Core retreat. So we was
That's what's
down there
up.
on some music shit.
Nigga, I've been going to Atlanta since I was a baby.
Not me, bro. That was my first time.
And I remember it before the wave. I remember it before the music scene. When I was a
Like
kid.
Freaknik and all that shit.
I remember Freaknik, nigga. I went to one
Yeah,
of
I
the
ain't never
last
been to
ones
none of
before.
them.
Oh my god. Anyway, that's another story, nigga.
See, that's why I ain't never been to one of them.
Nigga, I went to one in my life and that was it. After
Yeah.
that shit, they
No,
shut
I
it down.
just
When
did
I
the
was alive,
the
cause
DJ core
it was
retreats, South by
it
Southwest,
was
shit
like the
like
gap light. You know what I'm saying? Like
that. I know.
by the time I was able to go to that motherfucker, they was in the verge of shutting it down. It was like horrible.
They moved
They
it though
said
when
it
they
was
shut it
horrible.
down, right? They
Yeah, they
moved it
tried to
to
move
like
it to Florida. They tried to move it to Florida.
no, they moved it to Virginia Beach.
Oh, they must have did that first before they tried
Yeah.
Florida. Yeah, I
Yeah. As
remember the
soon as they
last
shut
time.
it down in the ATL, they moved it to
That
Virginia
wasn't
Beach.
gonna work. It wasn't gonna be nothing
It
like
didn't work.
ATL.
It didn't work. It didn't work. It did for 2 years. And then it just didn't work. It turned into the Fire Festival.
Niggas,
Shit, it just
niggas,
didn't work.
niggas is known for coming from Akron, going to New York, going to fucking Freaknik and Atlanta and shit, and getting in trouble, getting fucked up, and a whole bunch of crazy shit that happened. Like with people, like them be our places, Florida, the South, like Georgia, Atlanta, like that's all we got to go. Like every time,
Them
just like when
straight
COVID,
shots like that,
yeah, just like
yeah.
when COVID lifted, that's all you hear. Niggas going straight to Florida. I'm going to Florida,
But
Florida,
I hear a
Florida,
lot of
Florida.
y'all. A
I
lot
go
of y'all.
too.
How's y'all connected to Kentucky? I hear a lot of y'all back and forth to Kentucky.
I don't know, but my
It's close as hell.
yeah, I got two people there. I got two folks there.
It's close as hell. It's only like 2 or 3 hours away.
Yeah, I hear a lot about. I hear a lot of y'all in Kentucky and Detroit too.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah,
3
that's
hours.
close as hell too.
Yeah, that's 3 hours.
So that's y'all like y'all tri-state area there.
Yeah, yeah.
Nigga, y'all 3 hours
Great
from us. Nigga,
Lakes.
why you bullshitting?
Yeah,
But
y'all is too.
y'all ain't our tri-state. Y'all ain't our tri-state area.
Nah, because y'all on the
Shit,
ends,
y'all
Indiana.
Great Lakes. We Great Lakes. We
Yeah, we
all
Great
Great
Lakes.
Lakes.
Yeah, but y'all got Michigan in between us or something like that.
Yeah,
Mm.
no, Indiana, ain't it?
Indiana, and Michigan. Matter of fact.
Nah, Michigan sit up on top of us.
Yeah. So yeah, Indiana. But y'all got the lower part of Indiana then.
Nigga, all of Indiana, nigga.
Yeah.
I think we can drive straight through to that
We got to
motherfucker.
go through Indiana to get to Michigan.
Right, we don't. We got to go through Indiana to get to y'all.
Right.
But see, the
Yeah.
reason why y'all can go through Indiana to get to Michigan and before y'all come to Ohio because Michigan sits on top of everything.
Right. If we go
It sit in a
further
cluster.
south and then come across, then
Right,
we straight to Ohio.
Michigan touches all of
Oh,
us.
OH to the dime.
Yep. OS 10, nigga. Michigan touches all of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Believe it or
Yeah.
not, a motherfucker like my nigga Rule, like Mark, he can say he can come to you in 3 hours. He can come to us in 3 hours. He can go to
He
Indiana.
in the mix.
He in the
Yeah.
mix. He in the mix. It don't matter which way he go. He in 3 hours either way.
Yeah. He could even go up and be in a whole nother fucking country, right?
Canada, you fucking right. He damn right can. He right there, right at the tip up there.
Well, yeah.
That's crazy. Hey man, you know what? Another place, man. Not to get totally off subject, but crazy.
Well, yeah, we've been off. We've been off.
Man,
We've
fuck
been
it.
off. Shout out,
We talking
rest
shit.
long live K Slade.
Long live
Long live
K
K.
Slade, man. Rest in peace, King, man.
Yeah.
We gonna miss you, man. I
Yeah.
know New York gonna miss you.
Yeah.
Man, we definitely gonna miss your contributions, man.
But what was you saying about the areas, where y'all from and where we from?
Another area that's nice, that's all white folks that they keep into a secret, nigga, is like Vermont, nigga, and Maine and area up there like that. You ever been up to that motherfucker?
It's beautiful. I've never
Oh,
been, but I
fuck
know it's
yeah.
beautiful.
Peaceful as shit, my nigga. You can get a crib in the woods or something, nigga. Like the
Yeah,
cities, like you don't hear
it's peaceful.
nothing.
But yeah,
But
I'm pretty
animals,
sure it is.
nature,
I'm
nigga.
pretty sure it is.
Cool,
I know a
nigga.
couple people in fucking Oregon, and they say it's beautiful.
Oregon too, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
but
West Coast shit. That's
that's
good.
all that shit is. All that shit is junkie land.
What you mean? Explain yourself.
Like, like all that shit
Yeah,
is
explain
junkie
yourself,
land.
nigga. What you mean, junkie land, nigga?
Like Oregon, Utah.
So you saying
Uh,
because they not big attractions, they junkie land?
no, that's where
That's
a
where the
lot of
junkies live at.
yeah, that's where they escape. That's where they escape to.
You talking about to go to them fucking?
No, that's where they escape to. This it's like it's a big heron and meth
Everywhere junkie
epidemic
land
all over
now, to
New
be
York.
honest.
I was just about to say that, man. That shit everywhere, Bucks.
Yeah, but it's different up there because it's the weather nice. They living outside. It's like California, but it's
Shit.
that's where they migrating from.
Sure
California
has.
type shit.
California ain't nice outside, nigga. Somebody told you the fuck wrong.
The weather.
It's hell on them bums out there, nigga.
Well, I'm talking about the weather.
It's hell on them bums out there, nigga.
Okay, well, think if you move further, just a little bit more east,
I
where
don't
you
know,
ain't got
but
that motherfucker
I heard it
ocean.
rain a lot. I heard it. The
That's
ocean ain't the
beautiful.
thing, nigga. Let me tell you something, bro. Out there in Cali, nigga, it be so goddamn hot, bro. You can't afford to be homeless now. That motherfucker, nigga.
I know,
Your
right?
ass
Your
will be
ass gonna
fried to the
die from
sidewalk, nigga.
exhaustion. Yeah,
And what's
yeah.
so crazy, nigga?
Wake up in that tent and that motherfucker sun beating on
Nigga,
your ass,
that's why you think
boy.
Skid Row underneath the bridge. Why you think Skid
Right?
Row underneath the
Yeah, it's hot.
bridge, nigga? It's hot as fuck,
Man,
nigga.
I'd
I
rather
can't do
be in
that.
that shit than this cold.
And
Not
actually,
me.
LA,
I'd rather be in the
ain't
cold
bad.
drip.
LA ain't bad because they got that water, nigga. But when you come inward, Like inland to the fucking desert, nigga. That shit desert, bro. That shit
I
hot
bet it
as fuck.
is.
It's hot as fuck in the daytime, nigga.
Hey, they
But
say
then at night
Oakland and
it's gonna
San
be fucking
Francisco is the
freezing, bro.
best
You can't
weather
live
in the
out there like
world.
that. They say who?
Oakland and San Francisco, the Bay Area, is the best weather in the world.
I'm gonna tell you this, nigga. It feel good as fuck. It's
That's what
rainy.
I heard.
They got rain
Yeah,
up
it's a lot
there.
of
The
rain.
weather's rainy.
Other than that,
It's
hey,
a little
I like
chilly.
the rain. I heard that the Oakland and the Bay Area period is
But
the
they must.
best weather in the
I'll give
world.
them that. I can give them that. I can see somebody saying that. I can
Yeah,
see somebody saying that. I don't know about the world though.
right. That's just being a little far out,
I
but
say the country.
you know,
I say the
could
country.
be. I don't even know about that, but could be. Right where I'm sitting right now, the best weather in the world.
You got me fucked up.
I swear to
Chicago
God,
winter, nigga. Get out
and
of
I'm
here.
on the lake. I'm on the lakefront.
Chicago winter.
Man, I love it,
This
man.
nigga capping drip.
I love
Yeah,
it.
I know that shit cold.
I love it, bro.
Nigga, y'all ain't called the windy
And
city
that
for nothing.
wind,
It's in your name,
That ain't
nigga.
got nothing to do with the cold. That wind ain't got nothing to do with the cold. It could be July, middle of summer, and it could be 95 degrees outside. You hit a certain corner, man, that wind will knock you on your
yeah,
head.
that's what I heard. I heard that wind to knock you down.
Yeah. It
That's
could be
funny,
it could be
dog.
100 degrees. You hit a certain corner, bro.
So
Hey, it's gonna
okay,
knock
so
you on your
the,
ass.
so that's so in essence, these niggas really ain't missing when they shooting at niggas. It's the goddamn wind carrying
The
them bitches
wind,
away.
hell
Yeah.
yeah, the wind killing these women and kids, man. It
That's
ain't them
fucked
niggas, man.
up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, dog.
Yeah. See, you
Hell
gotta get
no,
up on the
man.
motherfucker for the wind, get in the middle of y'all.
Oh, that's
Hell
crazy.
yeah. The complex I grew up in, it had its own climate. Soon as you come up out the complex, it was a ramp that
Uh,
go down about 10 feet,
uh,
10, 10 feet in height. And soon as you hit 35th Street, bro, it seemed like 35th Street had a wind like a freight train. I ain't lying, all the way from state to the lake. It was a wind straight up it was like a funnel. 35th Street was like a funnel for wind straight to the lake. Blow
damn,
your ass all the way to the water. I ain't lying to
damn.
you.
And you know that's
From
That
Sox,
shit
crazy as
crazy.
from
fuck.
Sox Park to the water.
And
I ain't
y'all
lying.
don't get
All
no
my life.
tornadoes and none of that shit. All that wind.
Nah, hell nah. All my we don't even
Until the
get.
building go
Sometimes we
down.
get the wind. A lot of time we get the wind tearing up trees and shit and doing a lot of damage like that.
Right.
But like no tornado, just heavy wind. Wind tear up like
A lot of
this
shit.
year. Just
We
this year.
probably get more tornadoes than them.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. We don't get them where we at, but our state got some. We got some flat ass land out here.
Oh yeah. Our state just got hit with a state of emergency because of they just got towed up with some wind. Them in Kentucky, we back to back with them, and they tow all out downstate Illinois. They get fucked up like real tornadoes.
Damn.
Kansas, that's that whole alley. That's Tornado
Yeah,
Alley.
my auntie in Kansas, so I know they ain't
Kansas,
bullshitting.
Missouri, all of that shit.
Yeah,
All of that shit is Kentucky. All that shit Tornado Alley, and that's the bottom of Illinois, not far from Chicago. They get tornadoes.
that's crazy, man.
But the
Well,
wind, bro, the wind, I'm telling you, man, the wind, a motherfucker, man. That's why you buy your fitted to have a size too small.
a size too small.
Yeah, you're gonna lose.
So it don't come off, huh?
You're gonna lose
Right.
it.
That's funny as hell, dog. That's why your shit so little right there.
So I don't wear this one outside. This my talk shit. This my talk shit. Fitted.
I gotta talk shit. Hey, that's why I can see the inside of the thing stretching in the little
Yeah,
thing.
it's my talk shit fitted, man.
Facts, man. Hey, man, I'm gonna get us some hats done, man. I'm gonna get us some hats done, man. For sure. That'll be
Let's do
dope.
that.
That'll
Fuck
be
it.
dope. We
Let's do
already
that.
got the merch going.
Yeah.
Site about to
You
be
make some
ready.
hats, I'll make some shirts. Bro, let's do this.
Done deal. Done deal, man.
Yeah.
Well, man, I thank y'all for coming out. We thank y'all, man. It's the 420 episode. We're gonna wrap this up, man, because Buck's getting ready to get back to the city, man.
Man,
Sad City
I'm
Road
finna
Place,
ditch
man.
them niggas, man. I'm finna ditch them niggas. Man. I
Shh,
hope
don't
they
say
ain't
that.
watching.
Don't say that.
He said, I hope they ain't watching.
I'm finna ditch them niggas tonight. They in there deep too. They about 6, 7 deep.
That's crazy. Well, shit, man. Like I said, man, appreciate y'all coming to hang out with us, man.
Definitely,
Thanks for
my
watching the
pleasure.
show. We gonna get back with y'all. Next episode 10, man. Like I said, 11. Y'all got till episode 11. We're gonna be going to the comments of episode 8, and we want to know who that nigga on that wall. I
Who is
think
that
that's
nigga
what we
on
need
that
to
one?
name it. That
Yeah.
Yeah, who's the nigga on the wall? The nigga on the wall.
But no, who's on the wall, man? And we gonna give out a free shirt, and fuck it, we might as well throw a hat in too. So y'all get with us, man. I'm out, man. PG the Hustler.
It's your boy Dirty B30, aka Joey Bucks, man. Don't forget to come fuck with us, man, at the official, like I'm gonna say it again. I don't even know the name of the fucking server. Shot City Role Play.
This nigga said he don't
And
know the name. He own it.
yeah, I'm trying to dodge the ass. But y'all make sure y'all come check us out, man. Shot City Role Play, the official Shot City Role Play. We getting it. We get it. That's how we.
Facts. I'm gonna be back on it,
Ralphie
man. I just gotta
Drip
finish this show.
signing out.
For sure.
Check me out on YouTube. I got new music coming always.
Yeah.
Facts. All right, y'all. We out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thanks for hanging out with us.